Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the week of the 31st going to the 6th of August. So let's have a little look together and see what is going on for you guys. If I'm looking over here, it's just because I can tell that my screen is lagging and I'm just trying to make sure if I need to fix it, then I will. All right. For Leo this week. All right. For Leo. I'm almost like seeing, for whatever reason, like the universe is very much stepping in for you, which is very nice to see in a reading. But it almost feels like if you've not been feeling the energy to do things, then that's what they're helping you with. I'm almost seeing you being dragged by this big higher like force with a rope, they're kind of dragging you across the ground, and you may have been in a really difficult place and like not really known how to deal with it yourself. Like, I don't know where to go, don't know what to do, don't know where I'm going moving forward. Like, that's the energy I'm picking up on. So they're like, okay, well, we're gonna drag you out of this situation. So I kind of feel like there is something that you are doing at this time that's helping, but you are being heavily guided at this time. So we have by the book. I think it's just holding on to the divine that they're pulling you through. That's all you need to do to the universe. Because by the book is kind of like following the status quo, like following the leadership of somebody else, following the guidance of somebody else. Sometimes do, and that's okay. This is how we learn, is by understanding what our weaknesses might be, where our lack of knowledge might be, lack of wisdom might be, and trusting that somebody else can guide us and teach us. Okay, so this is what's coming in for you. This could be a community. You could be finding people who actually know a bit more than you, and you might be following their footsteps. All right, could be good in terms of career that way, but because the by the book is coming through, and it does feel like it's your ancestors helping you out here, you then have between worlds. So if you've been in this kind of jaded, foggy, depressed, deprived energy, that the between worlds is, they're dragging you forward into this new cycle. So I'm just going to pause this because I can see the lag coming in, all right? Okay, hopefully the lag is no longer going to be happening, but if it does, I apologize in advance. So as we were saying, you're now walking into this new cycle where you're looking after yourself a lot more, feeling well rested, feeling like things are finally working out, you're getting your color back, looking after yourself a lot more. So this is very lovely. What you might find here, Leo, is that you're shining a bit better, you're glowing a little bit differently this time. But I do believe that it's because you're finally able to see some results. You're finally able to see that your life is changing and you're not in that stuck place that you may have been before, or those negative thoughts are no longer overpowering you. Things are now a little bit more even. All right, as you can see here, it's easier. It's not easy, but it's easier than what it was to kind of face the positive things moving forward. You're gaining your crown, your self-confidence is on the rise. Again, the way that you hold yourself, the way that you portray yourself, represent yourself is all changing. All right, I can see it lagging again. I do apologize, guys. So I'm also seeing some celebration coming through with this card over here as well. So you're entering this new world. I love it. Okay, so but it is coming from not feeling good, being dragged out the dirt almost by something other than yourself. So it does feel heavily to do with the universe, but it could even be a community, because this is definitely coming up for you guys this week, is being taught by somebody who's been there, who's done that. So a lot of you could actually be receiving some help here that you did not expect coming in, whether it was good advice, and whether it's just somebody random that just comes into your world, gives you some advice and then leaves again. It's just, you're very much protected at this time. You're the Four of Pentacles is your first card here, Leo. Feeling really stuck, feeling like you can't move. If you move, you're going to lose everything. It's a very stuck energy. For some of you, we have to let go of the need to control something, the need to know something. Or maybe you might be holding a lot of value to something that may not be as important as you think it is. Like, let's say, for example, things happen in life and it does feel like you're going through a lot of challenges. The example I have is never good, as you guys know, but it's almost this energy of, you had this idea that, okay, I'm going to start using my car as part of my next step in my career. I don't know, like I'm going to start using that. And all of a sudden your car breaks down and it's like all hell breaks loose in your mind. You kind of lose control a little bit. That's it. Like, I'm doomed. Like, nothing ever works for me. Like, you go in a spiral. But the reality is that maybe they're trying to redirect you somewhere else. Maybe the universe says to you, like, that's not part of your purpose is to do that. So try to switch it around a little bit. One thing I want you to understand is that, like, if things aren't going the way that you want it to, maybe it's because the universe does not want it to go that way. And is trying to show you another option that you may not have thought about by yourself. Like, you are being led by something other than yourself. So be a bit open to things. The Four of Pentacles is known to be quite closed off. Like, this is what I've got. This is all that I've got. I'm not opening it, giving it to anybody. And I'm not going to be, I'm not releasing this anytime soon, because if I do, then that's all I have is gone. It can be a bit of like a lack mindset, a scarcity mindset, which is the fear of loss, basically, at the end of the day. And as I was just about to shuffle, like, what was on the deck is a 10. This is where we want to be. You want the abundance, you want the freedom, the financial security, you want the home, you want the healthy, happy relationship. As you can see here, we have 10 without even needing to think about it. Don't need to hold on to it here. But that's the trick. Is that we have to learn to not chase things, but to attract things. And when we attract things, we're a magnet to it. It's just attracted to us and it stays. We don't need to do anything. It's your life force is what keeps it in. Whereas when you're in a scarcity mindset, you do really hold on to everything. Like, I have to keep this in. When in reality, your energy is repelling it. Because that's just how the universe works. So if it's not meant to you, it will leave, but that's okay. And sometimes things leave and come back bigger, you know? So it's just an energy of, like, don't hold on to something so much that you lose yourself in the meantime. That could be relationships, that could just be friendships, that could be, again, how you expected your life to go. If you hold on so tightly to something that is trying to leave or trying to change, what's going to happen is you're going to hurt yourself in the process, because if you're repelling it, or if it's just not supposed to be in your life force, what's happening is, and you're forcing it in, it's inevitably going to be pushed out. So yeah, look, it's just this energy here of learn how to attract, learn how to be comfortable with what you've got. You don't need to hold on to anything so tightly, and hold that responsibility, because look, all she can do is hold on to 4. And if your goal is to 10, we can't be doing things like this, okay? So we have the 8 of Wands, so some communication, some opportunities are coming away. So again, this is a really good time to be open to things, okay? This feels more like opportunities. I am going to quickly clarify this. The 8 of Wands is coming through with the Fool card, so it does feel like an opportunity to change up your life. And maybe that's just what it is. It's coming through like this. Alright, so you are going to be receiving a lot of messages at this time, a lot of opportunities, and I feel like this is what the universe is asking you to do, is to trust it with that umbrella there, to let the universe catch you when you fall. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Don't be afraid to surrender, to let go, and to allow the changes to happen in your life that are happening. Okay? Falls are very significant. It could be like you could be changing homes and you don't really want to, or, you know, try to go with the flow a little bit. Of course, it's easier said than done. I completely understand. But it looks like here you're going to be signing a very important contract that's going to lead you towards a very stable opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Could be work, all right. Could be home. That's what it feels like. So justice, yeah, you're going to be getting your justice here. 10 of Wands came up reversed on top of that 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, let it go. Something needs to be let go of. And maybe sometimes that surrender is just laying on the floor and letting the universe drag you anyway. It's the energy that keeps coming through here. Is like you might be holding on and it could be trying to drag you anyway. So yeah, I wonder what you're holding on to. I wonder if I should ask. Could be an air sign, could be a person. Alright, King of Swords, could be a way of being. If you want to be more logical, I want to be just open to the facts. Alright, whatever it may be. It feels like a person. This person may not be very good for you. Alright, the situation may not be very good for you. Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, whatever it is. Someone that could be very cold, alright, on and off with you. Very blunt, very forward. You may have an attraction to this person for some. Connection with this person that you might be holding on to, but the devil here is just saying this is not good for you, and I think that's what you're trying to be pulled away from. Yeah, so what you're being asked to go into is healing. rest, rejuvenation. Sometimes I feel like you're gonna have to put your armor up to somebody, because the King of Swords and the Devil seems an open energy. Maybe somebody is letting you come running to them, like, only for some of you, don't get triggered at me, some of you may not be running to somebody, but maybe holding on to the hope that somebody's gonna come to you. And so you're holding on to something, and the universe trying to pull you the other way, like, no, Leo, something over here is much better for you. So just pay attention to that. I feel like they want you to put some armor on here, because this situation seems to either have a lot of conflict with Five of Wands here, or it's a cycle, you know. It's not something that it seems to hurt you more than it does bring you up, you know. Six of Pentacles. This is where we focus on things we want to focus on. Are we focusing on something that actually is reciprocated? Are we giving to things that give back? Sorry about that. Or are we giving to things that actually are going to help us and heal us and make us feel more connected to ourselves? So I feel like you guys are going to be releasing this week. Again, a good contract is going to be coming in when you surrender to something, and the universe is bringing you where you want to go, whether you believe it or not. I feel like deep down you do want to move on. Deep down you do want to let go of something, and an idea of something, or deep down you do want success. So we're going to have to let go of things that are not working in order to get it. For some of you, it could be friendship. Your key word for this week is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, so to understand that. And we have judgment here. So again, the need to release something is what judgment is. But this says, I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. Okay, so some of you, this could just be the fact that somebody has a different path to you, a different way of dealing with things than you. And that's something we have to understand. Or maybe by being open to new friendships, you're really going to understand why something happened. Like, there's a lesson being learned here for you, Leo. Sheffield, someone new coming into your life. It's a fair woman. This could be, you could be the fair woman, or could be having a new person in your life who may be represented by this. A woman with blonde, grey, or white hair. We have wool. There may have been a misunderstanding here, Leo. May have happened in August, or will be happening in August. Maybe that's just your birthday. We have not. Alright, unsuccessful plans. And vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Some of you may have fallen out with somebody because there was a fear of someone being against you, but that may have been a misunderstanding. Something around August time. Okay. Well, my angels, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. I'm sending you my love. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you did, make sure you let me know down below. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you do. Okay. That sounded aggressive with the camera shake there, but it's all love around here. Yeah, I hope you guys have an incredible week, incredible weekend whenever this is posted, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.